Hey there, besties. Welcome to Girly Pop Probs with K and L. We are your hosts, Kelly
and Laurel.
and we are so happy you're here.
Hello, hello. Happy Monday. We are back on the mic this Monday, or 2 Mondays before Christmas.
Yep.
Here we are. So when you're listening to this will be the Monday before Christmas. Who's ready?
Merry Christmas,
Yes,
Biha.
Merry Christmas. We are scared, but we're thriving as we head into the week of Christmas, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Who still hasn't bought Christmas gifts?
Laurel.
Or wrapped any?
Laurel.
Laurel.
So today we felt like it was very fitting that we were going to talk about we're going to provide with you the Girly Pop Probs Christmas Guide.
Yes.
And this is not like necessarily all like Christmas gifts and stuff like that. I'm sure
Right.
you've seen those all over social media. It's also like too late. Like we're going to talk about like a little bit about gifts, but this is more about like how to function for Christmas and how to function for the week and things like that.
Yeah.
So,
And I feel like Christmas is like hard because literally a week later it's New Year's. And so it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's like, it's fun, but it's fast and it's one thing after the other. And if you have kids, it's even faster because you're like, it's just chaotic. It's all chaotic. And then you throw in work and you throw in everything else. It's like, whoa. So yeah, we just wanted to give you guys a little girly pop guide.
yeah. So, did you ask for anything for Christmas?
My mom is so annoyed with me because every time she's asked me lately what I want, I'm like, I don't know.
Did she buy you shoes?
Yeah. Yeah. So I asked her to buy me. So y'all know me and Kelly are going to the Kelsey Ballerini concert. One thing I was like, well, she can just buy me a ticket because that's easy. So she bought my ticket. I mean, she like Venmoed me money for it, because we had already bought it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know. What do you want? Do you want new Hokas? Because my Hokas are all ripped up.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to get new Hokas.
Oh, nice.
I haven't picked them out still. I need to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sent her a pair of like cute cowgirl boots. Sparkly ones.
Oh, that's exciting. I was hoping you were going to say sparkly because I'm going to try to find some sparkly ones.
I found them on Amazon just because I feel like every time I found them in
Store.
like they're never in my size and stuff. And so I got like shorter ones. So I knew they'd fit my calves.
Yeah. The girlies that have big calves understand.
Because that do be a problem. What did you ask for?
So I'm petrified for Christmas.
Oh, gosh.
Because I didn't really ask for anything.
Oh.
Like nobody, every year, like people like text me, like my mom or like Tyler will ask me what I want. I literally think the only thing I asked for, I guess, allegedly, or two things, were both two different necklaces. I asked for like a charm necklace, and then like I don't know if you guys have seen those. Like it's like a necklace literally with charms all over it. It's really cute.
It's super cute.
And I sent Tyler like a link to like customize one, and then I asked for a new cross. Like literally, that's all I asked for.
Your mom begs to differ, but she thinks you asked for something. Yeah.
What? I didn't ask for anything.
She got you something that she thinks you asked for. So we shall see. Stay tuned for next week.
I guess we'll find out. I don't like literally. I feel like I'm going into Christmas blind. Like normally around Christmas, like my mom kind of like gives me hints of like things or like will ask me because my mom and I love to do gifts of like events.
Yeah.
So we normally like we'll go to a musical or something of that sort. And I was trying to get actually tickets for Mamma Mia, but I don't have my schedule for that week. And it's the week after New Year, or it's the week of New Year's. So I was like, I'm not gonna buy tickets for Mamma Mia and not be able to go. But that's normally what we do. So anyway, so normally I know because my mom's like, oh yeah, I need you to take off this day.
Yeah.
And she hasn't done that. So I'm very excited, also nervous.
I will say your husband has done a great job.
Shout out Tyler.
So don't be worried because he has ran through the bestie.
Yes.
So
he's cleared it with you.
I cleared it. Yeah. To make sure, so don't fret.
Okay.
It's a good thing. And I actually bought something from Kelly's mom for my mom.
Oh, really? You
yeah,
did?
Yeah.
Aww.
I'm excited to give it to her. It's so cute. So,
yeah. Shout out Pam.
Shout out Pam. She's very
the Coastal Barrel Company.
Yeah, I was gonna say Etsy on the Coastal Barrel Company if you're interested in some.
She like restores barrels, or like takes barrels apart and restores them. Whiskey barrels specifically, bourbon barrels. Anyway, makes fun crafts out of them. Check her out.
And a few other things, but like she's very talented, very talented.
Yeah.
So check her out. Anyway, so I guess can't wait to see what we get because, well, that's the thing. Like I gave my mom a handful of things to give because she has been pestering me, and now
mom does. That's why I'm confused. Like my mom didn't pester me about anything.
Yeah, she told me it's all you wanted.
Right? Apparently it is. Maybe I did say something. I don't know.
I think you'll like it. Anyways, all right. Question. What's your Christmas plans?
I'm hosting.
Oh, yes.
As per usual. We're doing Christmas Eve with my in-laws. And like, well, we're going to Christmas Eve service, which I'm so excited to actually go on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Like years past, I've never been able to actually go on Christmas Eve. Our church does like multiple services throughout like the weekend prior.
I think we might go too. What
really?
time?
I think we're going to like the 1 o'clock.
No, we might go earlier too because that might be better for us also.
We should all go.
We should. Like actually, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll figure that out. Anyway, so we're going to like actually Christmas Eve service, which hasn't happened in years, because as y'all know, I work in the service industry, and the holidays are very stressful and hard to get off. So normally I just figure out what service I can go to around my schedule. But because I'm off, we're going to go on Christmas Eve, and then we're going to go to my in-laws afterwards, which will be nice. And we're going to do Christmas Eve with them, and then let the fun begin for hosting. As we all know, that's always fun. So I'll probably have like 18 people in my house on Christmas Day.
Fun.
Yeah. And yeah, just the normal stuff, you know. And then I'm off the day after too. My family from Pennsylvania is coming, which is exciting.
Oh, yay.
I only get to see them like 1 to 2 times a year.
Are they coming on Christmas?
I think they're coming Christmas Eve, but like late Christmas Eve. Normally they like leave Christmas Eve morning.
Yeah.
And we'll drive. They'll like let my cousin like
do his Christmas.
His Christmas first thing in the morning on Christmas Eve. But now he's like 11. He's like a whole man.
Yeah.
And so they, I think they're going to leave Christmas Eve or maybe even Eve and drive down.
Yeah.
Because my uncle doesn't fly anymore. He's like, the drive's just too easy.
Yeah. I don't blame him.
Yeah. But anyway, what are your plans?
TBD. Just kidding.
We know what you're doing. Come on.
Well, do I?
I don't know. I know half of what you're doing.
I keep getting, I'm having a little anxiety over it. No. We'll probably do Christmas Eve with my mother-in-law, I think. And then go to the Christmas Eve service with Kelly and Tyler that day.
That's exciting.
And then Christmas, like, day, we'll do presents, Santa at our house in the morning, maybe have like a little mini brunch. Not too much because we'll go eat a lot. And then normally we go to my grandma's house at like 2, and my brother does like oysters in the back, and then we just hang out and then we eat. My cousins come, like there's 25 of us that normally are there, I'd say. All my kids' cousins, my nieces my nieces.
No
not
nephews.
no nephew yet, guys. But anyways, yeah. And then we're there, we do like dinner, presents, whatever. So it's fun. But I have not confirmed plans with like anyone at this point. Not 2 days before Christmas.
Crazy.
Yeah. So
that's not going along with the Girly Pop guide.
It's not, and that's the problem because so this guy is going to help me as well today solidify plans because I have to.
Yeah.
I'm getting anxiety about it because everyone's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And like, they're like throwing it, like being like, well, we're going to do this. Or we're going to do like, you know, when you have 2 different families,
yeah,
as we've talked about on Thanksgiving, it causes a whole other thing because it sucks because you don't want to hurt other people's feelings, and you don't want to like make the decision, and then it'd be like, well,
like the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Or like offend the other person.
Yeah.
Fun. Well, it sounds like Laurel needs the girly pop guy.
I do.
So, well, that all sounds fun. So we're going to kind of talk about 2 different things, like in terms of how to prepare for Christmas, how to prepare for all of the things. So I'm going to talk about how to stay calm with the chaos, and then Laurel's going to talk about Christmas with kids.
Yes.
So you need to talk to your significant other weeks in advance, Laurel.
Heard.
Not the week and a half before, not the week of, not the day before, you know. You need to talk to your significant other, or if it's just you need to talk to the people in your life that you're going to be wanting to spend Christmas with. Get a plan in place weeks in advance. Okay. There's been no question in my family that we knew we were doing Christmas Day at my house, because that's just the way it's worked the last few years.
That's the thing. If we were hosting, I feel like it'd be different in that area.
Right.
Because it's like, we know we're hosting. Because then it's like you're giving the option to both families.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but just like 2 weeks ago, we decided that we're doing Christmas Eve with my mother-in-law, you know, things like that. So make sure that you have a plan, and make sure you communicate with the host prior. Like, so if you have multiple houses to go to on Christmas, because divorced family, totally get it. You know, if you have to go to your mom's house and your dad's house, and then your
In-laws.
dad's other ex-wife that wants to see you, like, you know, sometimes it can get crazy.
It can.
You know, even though your dad may not be with that person anymore, they could still want to see you on Christmas, or you feel obligated to go because you have half siblings or whoever, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so talk to everybody and tell them what your expectations are. You don't have to try to offend anybody. People are going to get offended regardless. So just be ready for that.
Big facts. I think that's what I'm scared of, guys. That's why I haven't done it. But I already know what my plans are. It's just I haven't solidified them.
Yeah, communicate them.
Yeah.
Try to be on time to everything. When I say try to be on time, obviously it's not to the second, but you will start to, one, get behind if you have like 3 to 4 houses to go to, if that's what you're doing. Or you'll offend somebody because you're not on time.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, oh, I'm expecting you at 3 o'clock. If you show up at 4,
That's
they
rude.
understand it's Christmas. They get that, you know. But at the end of the day, like if it's your mother-in-law, they're like, oh, of course you spent more time at Judy's house. Like, you know, whatever. So you just don't want that to happen. So definitely try to make sure that when you communicate that information to the other people that you're going to be seeing on Christmas, that you kind of stick to your plan. And basically just relax. It's okay. People are going to be upset, like I said. And you just have to not let that take your joy on Christmas. And you make what you want of Christmas.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to 1 million houses, by all means, you do you. If you want to host, do you. But you have to communicate those plans in advance.
Yeah.
Laurel, you want to talk about these churn?
Yeah. No. On the topic of plans, yes, like when you have kids especially, I will say, like, staying on that schedule is huge, because like if you have a kid that needs a nap, or you know, you don't change I'm not saying don't change your entire day, because it's Christmas, it is a different day, but you need to prioritize your family, right? So I just want to say, like, to encourage someone that does have kids and you're like, I don't want to make this person like feel bad because we have to leave and whatever. Like, I get it, but also like your family does come first. And some people are super rigid about schedules. Some people are loose about schedules. I've always been kind of like loose. Like, I'm kind of like, I'll do, you know, if they're tired, I'll lay them down. But some people are not like that, you know? So just keep your schedule and don't let anyone like change that for you. If you have a newborn on Christmas, I will say I've done that myself. Do not feel bad that you don't want to share your baby. Holidays, Christmas time, December, it's like the weather is whack. Everyone is like sniffling and sneezy. Everyone is wanting to hold a baby because babies are snuggly, I will absolutely love on a baby. But if the mom is like, I just want to hold my baby, yes, keep your baby. Because this is the only time as parents that we will get with our babies this little. And I get it. Like, I know they'll stay like a newborn for a few months and all that kind of stuff. I get it. Trust me. But you're never going to have your newborn at Christmas again. Like, you might have another kid, but your first child or your fourth child, it doesn't matter. They're never going to be a newborn again next year.
Right.
So I just want to encourage like you parents out there, because I have a couple friends that have newborns at Christmas this year, and I've literally heard it already. Like, I don't want to share. Like, what do I do when like my sister wants to hold the baby, or my mother-in-law, or my mom, my dad, like whoever, it doesn't matter, wants to hold the baby and I don't want to share. And like when you're breastfeeding, that's a great excuse. But yeah, I just want to encourage you guys that, because you're not selfish, and if they're being jerks about it, then
that's more of a reason for them not to hold the baby.
Yeah, that's on them. Another thing I want to say is make sure that your trunk is empty, because I have gone to too many Christmases where my trunk is like half full, and then my kids are coming home with so many things that I can't even fit in the car.
Yeah.
We have to make multiple trips either on Christmas Day or like the next week. I'm like going back and getting more, and it's a whole thing. So just empty your trunk.
Like Christmas gifts or like toys always come in these big boxes. And
Always.
Stuff.
Always.
So yeah, that's great
advice. I already know my kids are going to have like 2 huge boxes from my mom's house. And so I'm like telling myself that like I need to empty my trunk this week.
Because with the car seats and everything, it
takes up so much space. Yeah. And then the other thing I wanted to say is don't forget your presents, because I've also done that before, where I have to turn around halfway on the way there and be like, oh my gosh, I have to get all the presents that I got for everyone. It's not fun.
Yeah.
And lastly, I want to give you a piece of advice, because Christmas Day is chaotic and you often forget things, hence the don't forget your presents. I typically try to pack my diaper bag like during the day on Christmas Eve and just put it in the car so I'm not thinking about it and I don't forget it. So like extra clothes, pajamas if you're like going to be gone until later at night, wipes, diapers, pull-ups, underwear, whatever, because kids will have accidents probably on Christmas because it's Christmas and they're excited. And yeah, just like, and even extra snacks or whatever, just like pack all of that the day before, not Christmas Eve night, because you will forget things because it's Christmas Eve night. Like Christmas Eve during the day in the morning, and put it in the car so you don't forget it.
But like during nap time on Christmas Eve, that's a perfect time to do that.
Exactly.
Like, when you don't have distractions.
Exactly. Because I promise you, like Christmas Day, you're going to be packing and you're not going to remember anything. And then either you or your husband will be driving home to go get the diapers or pull-ups or whatever.
Because don't forget, like a lot of places are closed on Christmas. So like, that's huge. You can't just go to the store and buy stuff.
Yeah. So
we wanted to wrap up this week's episode with just a few questions. What is one of the best gifts you got as a child?
I wanted you to go first.
You wanted me to go first? Weird.
Because I was trying to remember.
So my best gift was a gift that came every year. And it was, I always got...
Okay, I was going to say the same thing.
An American Girl. Yeah. I was trying to explain this to Tyler the other day. I was like, you realize that if we have a girl, like she's going to get all my old American Girl dolls because I still have them all. And we're going to be buying her more. Like she's going to have, if she wants that, of course. A
collection.
She's going to have a collection. But yeah, that I feel very fortunate that I can say that. And I was hesitant to say it because I know like in our time of being children, those were really expensive.
Yeah.
You know, and they still are expensive, but the dollar has changed, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything with an American Girl doll, always.
That was going to be my answer too. I do feel like I didn't get one every year, but that was like one of the most exciting like things. Like I was so excited for that. And then I will say the other thing I was very excited for as a kid was my DS. I got for Christmas one year. Yes, because I was so excited. Like that was the thing then. And I was so excited to have one and like play. I played literally all day. I remember bringing it to my grandma's house and like playing all day, and it was just exciting. What is something that puts you in the Christmas spirit?
My Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Every time.
Like turning the lights on and like just having it there. It's so like
so fun.
It's like nostalgic, but also like just comforting.
Yeah. And decorating the tree. Like I have so many ornaments from like when I was like a baby. Like my mom gave me like all of my ornaments. She kept like a couple, but nothing crazy. And like every single time I like open them, I'm like, oh my gosh, like these were, you know, like this was my arts and craft that I did.
Yeah.
Like in the 2nd grade or like, and same thing with like the ornaments that Tyler and I have gotten, you know, like one that we always do is the Festival of Lights. So every year when we go, there's this thing on James Island here in Charleston. It's called the Festival of Lights, and they have like thousands of lights. It's crazy. It's beautiful. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
We always get like their yearly ornament. So like we pulled out the dinosaur one and made us think of Jax, and like
we just hung that up.
Oh, it's just like little things like that.
Yeah. It was actually really cute because we have a Christmas tree for the kids this year, and I let them decorate it, hoping they wouldn't mess with my tree as much.
Yeah.
They still have, don't worry. But it's cool because like Jax has been like, he was pulling out all of his like baby ornaments, like his footprint and like things someone gave us at a baby shower and like the little precious moment babies. And it was just like, he was like, oh my gosh, that's for me when I was a baby, and like Eva too. And I was like, it's cool because like my mom still has all of those as well when we were babies and kids. And so like, it's funny, like when you get older and you're looking at it and you're like, oh, like that's going to be theirs one day. Like, I don't know, when they're older, they'll really recognize how special it is. Like as moms, they kept those things.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But yeah, for me, I feel like Christmas spirit, I love driving around looking at Christmas lights, like in neighborhoods, like getting like a hot chocolate or coffee, and a Christmas coffee, and driving around and looking at Christmas lights is something that like I've always loved to do.
Yeah, no, that's great. What is your go-to holiday drink?
Ooh, I'm nothing special. Probably Prosecco.
Yeah,
with like a little splash of cranberry or something if I want to make it like pretty. Yeah, I'm not. Or an espresso martini.
Yeah,
always.
That's what I was gonna say. I had those things going everywhere last Christmas. I was like, "You want an espresso martini?" I felt like Oprah. Like I was just like giving them out. But yeah, probably like a mimosa or like or just a glass of prosecco, which is our favorite.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't know if you were going alcohol or coffee.
Oh, we can talk about that too.
Yeah. What's your go-to holiday Starbucks order?
Caramel brulee.
Yeah.
So good.
So good. I tried the new. I can never forget, or I can never remember. It's like the praline crunch or the pecan crunch or oat milk
crunch,
like with oat milk. That thing is delicious.
It is.
And I'm really sad because like every Starbucks in Charleston's out.
Oh no!
Like I'm not even kidding. I've been to like 4 or 5.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Cody will call the caramel brulee latte. He'll order and be like, "Can I get a creme brulee?" And I'm like, "Oh, it makes me cringe." He does it every time, and he knows. He just is doing it to make me annoyed. Husbands, am I right?
Yes.
Anyways, guys, we love y'all.
Yeah,
and
Merry
we're so
Christmas.
thankful for you guys, and can't believe we're coming up on a year.
Yeah.
And we hope you have an amazing Christmas.
Yeah. We love you.
We love you. Stay tuned for a giveaway for our 1-year anniversary.
Yes. Yeah. Let us know if there's anything you want to see in that giveaway.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, besties, for joining us. Go check out our latest TikTok and comment what you want to hear us talk about next. See you again next time. Bye.